Hey boys and girls, this is Wolfen4966. I'm John, I'm your host. Always the host with the most. Anyways, I'll give you a little update on things here. Okay, my soon-to-be wife is traveling from Manila to Dumaguete, right? And she wasn't feeling good. Well, of course, she ain't gonna tell her husband this because her husband was gonna say, wait to travel, you know, which is the logical situation when uh, you got an infection. She has a high fever and she's getting rashes all over her body. Pretty much, short the short term analogy, she has chicken pox. And her sister is the one that uh, broke it to me. And she said, well, she didn't tell me she had chicken pox or anything like it until she was on the boat. I'm like, oh my, that's just a recipe for disaster right there. Typhoid Mary. And I already know it, man. Probably half that boat's going to get infected with chicken pox. So, Dumaguete's going to probably have an epidemic of chicken pox. She either got it from somebody there or from traveling. Who knows? But I kind of told her she needs to go see a doctor. ASAP. That's my future and soon to be wife, and I love her to death, and I don't want her to be sick. Um, I don't know if she realized she had it, or maybe she's having allergies along with the maybe some dengue fever. But still, I believe dengue you can give to people from um, indirect contact. Um, some of y'all have to get with me on that. That's living in the Philippines and real familiar with dengue fever, or I guess it's dengue's a minor case of malaria. I'm not sure. Um, all I know is we got our Latin word for it, and yada yada. And the Philippines, they got their name for it. Um, all I know here in the States, our epidemic's going around this time of the year from mosquitoes, of course. Mosquitoes are always going to be disease carriers, man. They're resistant to a lot of disease that a lot of people are not. And right now, what we're dealing with, I don't know if it's the same as dengue fever or what, but we we got a virus going around here this time of year, and of course up north, you go Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Indiana, anywhere where there's wetlands. But we got a problem with West virus, and oh, it's been going around, folks, for the last 20 years. It's been pretty strong and running, and it sure is a miserable thing to get. I've heard some people say they've had malaria and they would rather have malaria. But I imagine that might be dengue fever. I don't know. I believe once you get west now, you never get rid of it. Um, I'm not 100% sure on that. I imagine there's some kind of treatment. I don't know if there's a cure, but I know there's a treatment. But that's what's going on with her. Um, I don't know what possessed her. She's pretty hard headed. We we all know that already. But she's pretty hard headed, and she was just got this. I got to get to Dumaguete. She got this attitude. I got to get to Dumaguete. That's the plan. I got to get to Dumaguete. Go see Mama and Papa. Well, I hope she don't take that up there with them and just infect the whole barangay. talking to her right now. I told her she needs to go see a doctor. Go see a doctor. Get some medicines. You know, if I have to, I'll pay for, you know, a cheap boarding house or hotel until she gets better. I don't want her taking that up there to the mountains and giving it to everybody, because that's how epidemics start. That's how Typhoid Mary did it. Typhoid Mary, I don't know if anybody knows about that, but Typhoid Mary was one that ended up contracting typhoid, and she mingled among the population in the 1800s, I think it was. So I'm not sure if it was in America or Europe. I think it eventually made it to America, but just people getting sick. She was the carrier. She was the carrier, and she didn't know it because she was already kind of immune to it. It just was like a common cold to her, and she didn't realize she was a carrier. I believe she eventually succumbed to the complications of typhoid and died, but that wasn't before she infected about 10 to 100,000 people, which, of course, expanded, and a lot of people had it. But next to the Black Plague, typhoid was one of the number one killers of its time. A lot of people died from it. But I doubt chickenpox is that bad, but it's not good either. It's not good either. You know, um, if you've had chickenpox, you can't get it again. If you had measles, you can't get measles again. But you can suffer the ramifications of shingles. Shingles is caused from chickenpox, because the chickenpox kills the nerve endings, and the nerve endings are dead, and that's how you get an occasional rash, and it's really nasty, uncomfortable. I know. I suffer every once in a while. Never thought I'd be 53 years old complaining about the shingles. But folks, it's a reality. It really is. I love y'all, and watching Brian and Marcel on farmer, a foreigner farming in the Philippines. You know, Brian makes some good content, and he's grown, and he's earned it. He's earned it. Um, Maybe one day I'll be 20K or more. Who knows? It's all up to you, folks, man. And I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna vlog on things that are interest to me, and hopefully we all relate. Besides all that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you all go. Um, go eat dinner. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. The nightmare is over. The day is over. Monday's out of the way. Um, Stay cool. Stay real. And stay faithful. Love y'all, man. Roger out.